In this video, I'm going to show you how I clean bird residue from the tracks on the outdoor of my layout. I do use a toothbrush, a little bit of water, and then I also use hand sanitizer, industrial hand sanitizer. First thing I do is get a little bit of water, put on the toothbrush. Now, as you can see, there is some bird residue here in this area, and then there's some up here on this part. So I'll just put a little bit of water. And the layout is off. I want to put that out there first. So what I'm going to do, it's almost like brushing your teeth. What's going to be happening. So what I'm doing is using this here. I'm going to put some on the toothbrush, just like if you're brushing your teeth. Don't worry about this extra spillage, it's fine. It'll dry up. It's just basically like a soap. And I just scrub it into the track, just like that. Okay? As you can see, bird poop is already gone just that quick. Okay? And again, this is nothing but hand sanitizer. I'm going to get a little bit more and put some on the other section up here, right here in this spot. And what I've noticed is when I do this, it also cleans the ties. It makes the ties really shiny. So it'll take a while to get its natural weathering from being outside, but that's okay. All I'm concerned about is just trying to get the poop up off the track so I can run my train and bring it over the track. Sometimes I go over more than what's needed, but it's okay. Just want to clean as much as possible. And the reason why this poop is here is because of this one fruit tree here. Lots of cherries. As you can see, the cherries are coming out. And I do have birds that are like always here. So this is pretty much the cherry tree. But going back to the video. Now, as far as getting this off, what I'm going to do is just dip the brush back in the water again. Put on the track. And just give this like a little while to dry. If you have an outdoor layout or interested, if you want to, you can go ahead and get like an old cloth and just dry it off. Or if you want to let nature do its own thing and let the sun just dry it up, that'll work just as fine too. Okay. All right, so as far as the other spots here, I'm not concerned about that kind of stuff. That's not really a big deal. That'll also come up the same way if I want to. I can go ahead and put some water on that. As you can see, the water is already bringing it up. It's already gone. That extra thick residue, I just flick that off and onto the floor. You don't even see it anymore. And then I can put some more of the orange stuff there. Just a little bit. Just rub it in. Now it's going. Put a little bit of water just to rinse it off a bit. I don't want a whole lot, just a little. And now that section is all clean again. So I do have my work cut out ahead of me. There's quite a bit here. As far as this section here, this entire section under the track, this is not really ballast. This is roofing paper. This roofing paper just happens to have this portion here. I think it's more like an adhesive. I'm not really sure how this works, or someone who's more experienced about roofing paper can explain what this is. But all I did was pretty much just spray paint this section black to be a future roadway. I can't do anything about it right now because, of course, as you see, I have to go ahead and clean all the bird poop off first. But once I do clean that off again, it'll be fully black again. I can go ahead and draw the divided marker lines. And I can go ahead and start putting my vehicles back out here on this section. But this is supposed to be just a short video just to show you how I clean the tracks from all of the bird residue. And sometimes there is raccoon residue, skunk residue, fox residue. It's not too hard to clean up. Just use the same process. It is a little bit bigger, like dog poop, but I just use my gloves, pick it up, put it in the garbage, and then I come back out here with this same toothbrush, and then I use the, let me show you the product again, this here, the hand sanitizer with some water, brush it off, and go on to the railroad. Oh, let me get one thing. I want you guys to see so notice there's a little bit of residue here, which is fine. And you want to be very gentle, because with this hobby, everything is pretty much fragile, so be very careful. I'm gonna go ahead and get a towel and just dry it up right quick, because I want to run today. And then I'll show you a train as it runs by, so you can see that it works just fine. One sec. I'm gonna pause the video for 1 moment. Okay, so here's a towel. Just a basic rag. Just get that. Clean this up a little bit. You can see that. The layout is now on. Open up the switch there and touch the water that's in between the leads. There's the switching mechanism. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is send an engine through. I'm going to send one on this Santa Fe engine. And we'll see it roll through and see what happens. Okay, slowly approaching. And now this is the section that was dirty. It's now clean. And the other section that was dirty right in front of that signal. And as you can see, no problem, all with these. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you like what you see. I will continue to post more videos for your enjoyment. So I'm going to give you one more shot of that Santa Fe, because it's very rare that I put diesel engines up of this kind up on the layout. Okay, thanks again for tuning in.